I'm about to eat it Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
We're starting off the year big.
Back.
Today we are going to be eating this week's Crumble lineup and yapping because it is a new year and I need to sit down with my girls and have a debrief of 2025 and talk about what's going on this year because it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. I'm manifesting it.
I'ma sit back with a blunt.
But yeah, I just got back from my 3-week trip in Jamaica, and let me tell you,
It was a lot.
it was almost more than I can handle. If you don't know, there was a hurricane in Jamaica, I think 2 months ago, and the area where my family is from, there has been barely any sort of aid, relief, so when we went there, December 13th, no internet, no water, no electricity. Me being a New York City girl all my life, what was going on there was such a shell shock for me because no internet, no electricity, barely any water. I felt like a cave woman. I think it was like 3 or 4 days into the trip and I burst into tears and I told my mom, I cannot do this anymore. I physically cannot do this because I don't want to sound tone deaf at all because that's not what this is at all. I've been in Jamaica so many times in my life, but it's never been like that. With daylight savings time, it's dark by 4:30 and it's the same way in Jamaica, of course. But with no electricity, and we're on the countryside of Jamaica. We're not in Kingston. We're not in those parts. We're in the countryside of Jamaica where there's cows mooing, roosters waking you up in the morning, goats walking on the sidewalk with you like they have a shift to clock into. It's country. So when it's dark by 5:30 and there's no electricity to be found anywhere, it feels like you're in the abyss. It feels like you are traveling through time and space. I felt like a NASA astronaut. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what was going on. I could not see if I stepped outside at night. That on top of the no internet, so I couldn't connect with you guys, I could not do that for 3 weeks. I couldn't do it. Especially I had a video that just went up right before I went on my trip. I couldn't read comments. I couldn't see how the video was doing. I couldn't see shit. I couldn't do anything. I don't get data in Jamaica for some reason. So literally it felt like I time traveled to the 1800s and I was a Victorian child. But anyway, but my dad ended up figuring out the internet situation, thankfully, and I was able to get some internet connection so that I can still feel like a modern member of society, I guess, and be, engaged and know what's going on in the world. So that saved my trip because I almost left. I almost packed my shit and left, believe me. But I just got back 2 days ago. My suitcase is literally still there. Haven't unpacked shit. But yeah, the airport it wasn't a disaster, but I'm extremely irritated. Y'all know that big ass Aquafor that I have? That fucking gallon of Aquafor that I have. When I was leaving New York to go to Jamaica, I got through TSA just fine. Because I don't bring checked luggage. I don't have time for all that. I squeeze my shit into my carry-on and my duffel bag for every trip I go to. I went to Jamaica for 3 weeks. I packed every single thing I needed in that duffel bag and that carry-on. With ease. When I go to an airport, I just go to TSA, sit at my gate, wait for my plane. I don't have time for the commotion. I don't have time for it all. I got through TSA in New York just fine to get to Jamaica with my Aquafor. I'm in Jamaica, in the airport, on the way back to New York. I hear, whose gray carry-on is this? It's mine. It's mine.
It's mine.
Open it up for me? Literally. So my uncle in Jamaica got me perfume for Christmas, which, thank you, I love perfume. So I was worried she was talking about that because I know as soon as they say open up your luggage, they're about to toss your shit to the fucking dumpster. Your shit will be gone and they're not refunding you for it. So I'm praying it's not my perfume that she's about to throw out. She picks up my Aquafor, doesn't even make eye contact with me, drops it in a trash can right in front of her, signals for me to move along so that I can zip up my carry-on and fuck off, I guess.
What?
Like, ooh, don't piss me off. That Aquafor was like, what, $10? Give me my $10 so I can get a new Aquafor. That Aquafor could have lasted me for the next 30 years. I know she's just doing her job, but I didn't know that just because Aquafor is, what, I guess bigger than the 4 ounces that they let you carry on. I thought that only applied to liquid or whatever what do you think I'm gonna do with that Aquafor? Start a bomb? What bomb can I start with a singular thing of Aquafor? Look at me. I barely even know how to do long division anymore because it's been so long since the last time I did it. You think I can figure out how to configure a bomb with a singular thing of Aquafor?
Don't piss me off.
But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Speaking of crumble, speaking of cookies, it's time to eat. It's 11 a.m. I've been up since 8. I'm starving. The fact that this is gonna be my first meal of the day is nothing short of concerning, but new year, new me, I guess. New year, new me. So we got 4 of the cookies because the other 2 I know I'm not gonna like, so I'm not gonna waste my money on something I'm gonna throw in the garbage. We got 4 freaking cookies. I'm not gonna tilt it too much because I put these in a microwave so they're kind of melted, and I don't want the shit to fall on my bed because if it falls on my bed, you are gonna have to pay for it. You. Yeah, you in your bed right now. I can see you. But yeah, we got 4 cookies. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, we got the waffle cookie, which I'm so excited to try. I've seen so many people eat this waffle cookie, and I'm burning with excitement and passion right now. Then we have this vanilla bean cupcake cookie, I think it's called. This is a s'mores skillet cookie, whatever the fuck that means, but I hear s'mores, so I'm excited. And this is a New York cheesecake cookie. So I'm quite excited. I'm about to eat it Chevrolet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I've been yapping for I don't know how long, and I'm starving. So we're gonna try cookie first before we get to yapping, even though I've been doing that already for the past 20 minutes.
Beefing with my chick while I'm in jail.
Okay, so like I said, s'mores first. Ooh, she's a little wobbly. Not a lot of structural integrity going on here, but I'm gonna try it and I'm excited. Okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's actually so gas. That is so gas. Fuck. If the cookie I was least excited to try tastes like that, oh, I'm wet. I'm wet. I'm excited. This is the best day of my life. The cookie itself is crunchy, and then the middle, because I warmed it up, is so, like, I'm gonna show you guys because I can't. Pick it up because it kind of broke in the middle. But yeah, the middle is so thick and so gooey. I'm giving her 10s. She can get her 10s because, yeah. But yeah, the bottom is crunchy, the middle is soft and so perfect. That is a lot better than I expected, and yeah. I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. If it was smaller, I could finish that in one bite. I would finish that in one bite. But since it's the size of the moon, you know, it's a lot. but she will be finished. She will be finished. She will be in my stomach by 5 p.m. tonight. But yeah, okay. But yes, we need to address the elephant in the room. Stranger Things. I will not let you bitches ruin that finale for me. I don't care how much you want to say the writing was bad. I don't care how much you say it felt rushed. I don't care how much you say the battle with Vecna was so short. Who gives a fuck? We have had so many long boss fights in Stranger Things, especially like look at season 3, look at season 4. Did you want a 30-minute boss battle? That will get boring so fast. I just don't get the obsession with needing a character to die for it to be a good finale. And then the people with Byler not happening, if Byler was gonna happen, it was gonna happen in volume 1, you know? Because listen, if Byler was gonna happen, it wasn't gonna happen in the finale. Like, did we really expect Mike to not only realize that he's gay, come out as gay or bi, break up with 11, and get with Will all in one episode? What? Did we really think that? It's common sense, I fear. You know, like, if Byler was gonna happen, it would have happened so long ago. If Byler was gonna happen, Mike and 11 wouldn't have been together in season 5. Probably not even season 4. And the whole queer baiting thing, I don't think it's queer baiting. You know, like, just because they didn't end up together is not queer baiting. Will is still an openly gay, well, now an openly gay character. And just because the guy he had a crush on is not in a relationship now or does not like him back, I don't think that equates to queer baiting. It's okay for a character to be gay, have a crush on someone who's the same sex as them, and not have a payoff. Because it's not like Byler was promised. It was obvious that Will had a crush on Mike. That doesn't automatically make Mike a bi or gay character. He's been with 11 since season 1. And it's also realistic, you know? How many gay people end up having a crush on a straight person and there's no payoff? It's realistic. It's realistic, and it's not the end of the world that Byler did not happen. And the finale, as far as 11's ending goes, I don't want to say happy about it, but I'm content. If anybody had to go, it was gonna be 11, and I feel like we all knew that. Kind of. Like, it literally happened in season 1. She sacrificed herself to save the party, and if anybody's gonna sacrifice themselves again, it was going to be her. You know, maybe I just watch too much TV so I can figure out signals and shit like that, but I kind of expected it, but that doesn't mean that I wanted that for her. Because in a perfect world, they would have all lived happily ever after. Mike and 11 would have gone to see their 3 waterfalls together. Dustin and whoever the fuck. You know, like, in a perfect world, everybody would be happy. Everybody would get exactly what they want. But in a show like this where things don't always go how they plan, or characters that we love die.
Are you surprised?
It happens. It happens. And I just hate how when a finale or a big episode of a show comes out, everybody is suddenly a critic. Like, the second you sit down and write a better finale,
Then I'll listen to you.
but if you cannot write something as good as or better than what a writer or director has put out, I don't want to hear it. I truly don't. Anyway, that's enough of Stranger Things. I love the finale. Season 5 was not my favorite, but good enough for me. You know, it's a TV show at the end of the day. It is not that serious.
Trapper.
Yes, madam?
Take me to Chanel.
So, I'm gonna try the other cookie, the Nilla Bean cupcake cookie. Honestly, I should have tried this one first because I am now looking at it and I am the least excited about this one, actually. Not much happening here, in terms of color, in terms of aesthetic, in terms of vibe, but here we go. Ooh. 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 Sugar Town. Sugar Rush. I feel like I'm about to take off. I feel like I'm about to take off and skyrocket into space right now. So much sugar. Like, Each cookie they made of this flavor, they used an entire bag of sugar. They cleared out that Costco. Every bag of sugar they had, they took it to make this cookie. Lord. Entirely too sweet. Entirely. I can spread that cookie out over the next 12 months. Like a nibble a day. And it won't be until New Year's Eve that I finally finish it. One nibble of it would max out my daily sugar intake. I need to spread that cookie out over the next 12 months. 3 out of 10. 3. I am slowly becoming my mother, because as soon as my mother tastes 1 gram of sugar in anything,
Too sweet, too sweet, too sweet.
nobody despises sugar like my mother. So I know if she took a bite of that, it would be that clip of Mr. Krabs taking a bite of that Krabby Patty and immediately being rolled into ER. Yeah, 3 out of 10. I don't see myself going back to that at all. I'll find somebody to give it to, but me and my mother, we say no. But yeah, guys, it's a whole new year. It's a whole new year. Oh my god. I cannot articulate how excited I am about this year. There's so many things that I want to do this year and that I am going to do because I'm manifesting it. I will be leaving my job. I will be moving out. I will be living exactly how I've been seeing myself living ever since I was 8 years old. You know, I will be hitting 100K this year. Yes, I will be getting my flag. I will be getting my flag this year. I don't know. I am just so excited and so inspired to do so many things. And I am really glad that you guys are here with me. And I'm so excited for just everything in general. But yeah, I'm not the type of person to make New Year's resolutions. Every time I have done one, I've never stuck to it. The past few years, I've been doing this thing where I'm excited for things to happen, but I'm not going out of my way to change specific things about myself, because I feel like change only comes naturally. And I don't mean things like dieting or going to the gym. Like, those are obviously things that you change yourself, that you get up and decide to do. But I'm talking more like personality wise and like character wise, I guess, you know, because I feel like those type of things come more naturally, and those have always been the kind of resolutions that I have. And I've noticed that when I stop putting that pressure on myself to have this resolution that I need to stick by, the change came naturally. You know, when I stopped putting the pressure on myself to change, I woke up like years later and I realized I already did that within myself without having to forcibly change it about myself. You know, I feel like change is the most natural and the most beautiful when you don't pressure yourself to do it. So yeah, I'm sticking to that for probably the rest of my life. Humans change naturally, so there's no need to force yourself to do it when you yourself are not ready. And again, I'm not talking about things like going to the gym and eating healthy, because that is a conscious decision that you have to make and abide by. But when it comes to character, especially, that comes naturally, and I like to take it as it comes instead of forcing myself to change when I deep down am not ready to, whether I realize it or not. But yeah, that's me. What are you guys excited for this year? Comment down below what you guys are excited to do this year, what you're looking forward to, what you want to do. And yeah,
I'll whoop your ass. Your girlfriend look like my mom.
so it's time to try the next cookie, which is the New York cheesecake. Me, I make a bomb-ass cheesecake. So I know I am the cheesecake connoisseur. So let's see. We got graham cracker on the top. We got, I'm guessing, cream cheese frosting. Oh, it doesn't want to go on my finger, but okay. And then the cookie, which looks like it's a plain cookie. Oh. Okay. And the cookie, which looks like it's a plain cookie, but with graham cracker crumbs on it. Alright. I don't know how they managed to make a cheesecake in cookie form, but they did it. They fucking did it. yeah, it tastes just like a cheesecake. The only thing that's throwing me off is that it tastes so much like cheesecake that is throwing me off that is not in cheesecake form, you know, because I'm chewing it, it tastes like cheesecake, but I'm getting more graham cracker than anything, you know. It's kind of throwing me off. On top of that, I don't like cold cookies. I like when cookies are warm, fresh out the oven. That's why I don't like cookies like Chips Ahoy. I can only manage an Oreo or two before I am done. But yeah, I like warm cookies. I don't like cold, hard. It just doesn't hit. It doesn't hit. But the flavor is what's really carrying right now with that cookie. So I would give her probably like a 6 out of 10. I know I said I liked it. I do like it. It's just, one, it's cold, which makes sense because cheesecake is served cold. I get that. But cookies. I don't like cold cookies. And yeah, again, sweet as fuck. Sweet. A cavity is being dug into my mouth right now. It feels like there are mini construction men and they're jackhammering a cavity into my tooth right now. So yeah, 6 out of 10, good, but at what cost? So we talked about what we want to do in 2026. Let's talk about 2025. We're leaving shit behind. Yes, we are. We have to. There are things that need to be left. December 31st, 11:59 p.m. was the last time. December 31st, 11:59 p.m. was the last time for men. For me. I spent all of 2025 single. I mean, I've been single my entire life, but I didn't have a roster at all 2025. At all. Like, my phone has never been so dry in my life. And as the year went on, I loved it. It was my favorite thing in the world. I loved not having a man. Texting my phone, calling my phone, wondering where I am, what I'm doing every 5 fucking minutes. I love the peace and quiet, you know, and I am carrying that over in 2026. Especially since I locked in on YouTube, and I'm gonna be locking in even more this year, I don't have the time, babes. I don't have the time. I cannot deal with another situationship. I cannot deal with the bullshit. Especially the beginning of 2025 was my healing period, because I had went through, like, I went through the worst experiences of my life with a man in the end of 2024. So the beginning of 2025 was really a healing period. I'm talking, the tarot card readers were all over my For You page. That's how bad it was. That's also what we're leaving in 2025. The tarot card readers that are like, he's coming back in 48 hours. There's a man who you don't know how he feels about you, but things just ended and you want him back and he wants you back, but he doesn't know how to reach out. When I tell you, me and him ended things, but yeah, it was like the end of September. It was days after my birthday. Days after my damn birthday that he packed his shit and left and decided he wanted nothing to do with me anymore. Literally days after my birthday. And when I tell you, it was literally that same day I got the first tarot card reader that said he was coming back. Like clockwork. I feel like those tarot card readers are the true FBI agents in our phones. Because how do they always know when we are going through a breakup, a separation, whatever you want to call it? They always know. They are immediately clocked into their shit. As soon as a man or a girl texts you, hey, I don't think this is working out, they jump. All right, this is it, people. They clock in. That is their alarm clock. But yeah, we're leaving men. We're leaving those tarot card readers in 2025. I don't want to see you here in 2026 at all. YouTube, that is my boyfriend. That is my husband. That is my everything. I don't have time for anything else, babe. Sorry. My finger will not be touching a dating app this year at all. Sorry. Another thing we're leaving in 2025. The thing that has ate my money all goddamn year. DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats. Did I DoorDash this box of Crumble? Maybe. But it's the last time. It's the last time, I swear. It's the last time. It's only the 3rd day of the month. I still have time to right my wrongs, you know? But when I tell you DoorDash and Postmates has ate every dollar I've ever had this year, bitch. Like, if I generally do, not if I do, but I'm going to move out this year, my rent cannot be going to DoorDash. It's time to pick up a frying pan and a spatula, I fear. It's time. I need to become SpongeBob. I need to get behind the grill immediately. Because throwing $20, $30 every single day, that shit adds up, babes. What's 30 times 30? $900 a month on DoorDash? Yeah. That's somebody's rent. Somebody in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere is spending $900 for a 6-bedroom apartment. $900? I don't even know if that can get me a box in New York City. Because I'm not moving out of New York. This is my stomping grounds. This is my home. There's no place like home. I'm not moving out of New York City. I don't give a fuck. My mayor, he will save me. Mayor Mom Ducky, you can hear us. Please.
Donald Trump.
Please save
me.
Please save us. I live in New York City. I need that $900. I need every dollar I can get for rent. I'm sorry, but I have to. So DoorDash, Postmates, I'm canceling my subscriptions. You gotta go. I gotta delete the app off my phone. DoorDash, Postmates, that is the devil tempting me. Another thing we need to leave in 2025, people over the age of 18 watching baddies unironically. Unironically, you know? I mean, it's one thing to like watch the clips on TikTok, but to have a Zoo subscription and clock in every day, every night to watch baddies. You know? I don't know, I just feel like it is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to television. I know it may be a guilty pleasure to some people, but there are people who generally feel like if they do not catch the latest episode of Baddies, that they will combust. And I'm not one of those people to be like, oh, reality TV is trash. You can watch so much better than that. I watch Love Island every single summer it comes out. You know, who am I to speak about reality TV? But Baddies... what's the plot? What do they do? Every clip I see is just people beating each other's ass. Like, where's the beef coming from? Okay. Anyway.
Watch that porn. It's the only thing you do want to watch porn.
But yeah, it has been forever. I'm excited to eat this cookie. The waffle cookie, of course, babes. But I do have to admit, I am more of a French toast girl than I am pancakes or waffles. But I've heard people say this cookie actually tastes like a fucking waffle. And I'm excited for that. I hope I'm not disappointed, because if I am, then I'm getting my fucking $30 back. Because that $30 can go where? Rent, exactly. I'm about to eat it Chipotle. I'm about to eat it Chipotle. So yeah, you get syrup with, so I don't know what this is, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna pour a little bit of syrup because I'm not eating this entire fucking cookie right now. Oh my god, it's dripping on my blanket. Oh, that syrup is gas. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna like smush it like right there and wait. Oh. There. Okay, so I feel like it does taste like a waffle, but only because of the syrup. Like, not only was it crunchy as shit, which I normally don't like my waffles super crunchy unless it's an Eggo, but if it's like a Belgian waffle, my shit better not be crunchy. I don't fuck with that at all. But yeah, it felt like I was chewing on it felt like I was chewing on a boulder just now. Too hard, too tough. I cracked a tooth, I'm sure. But yeah, if the syrup wasn't there, that wouldn't have tasted like a waffle. I don't think, at all. I would still give that like a 8 out of 10. But yeah, I think putting a syrup on a cookie is so America. You know, like, what other country other than America is putting syrup on a cookie? But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what to do with these cookies because I spent $30 on 4 cookies. Welcome to Trump's America, I guess. This fucking economy. I'm gonna order me some Chick-fil-A, lay in my bed, watch some TV, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to all that shit. Follow my socials in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. Adios. What at home? So I don't do what at home.